Alright guys, so we're doing a Cambelt and water pump on the RONA today. I'm fucking stoked, man. It's the last major repair on this car and I've kind of been putting it off for like 8 months, so I'm finally getting it done, so I'm fucking stoked on that. I'm hoping I can get it done today. I'll be stoked if I can, but I mean, if not, then I'll just finish it up tomorrow, but it's a pretty big job, so I'll take you guys through it. Yeah, so two things I want to note before I get into it is the first thing is when you're doing big jobs, you want to make sure you keep your bolts and stuff organized. As you see here, I'm just basically putting everything in bags and just labeling what it is. So these are wheel nuts. Otherwise, there's so many bolts come out, you're gonna just lose track of what goes where, and it's just a huge fucking nightmare. And the second thing is, you want to take photos of what it looks like before, so then, you know, if you're putting stuff back together and you forget how to do it, you got those reference photos there, because I've also run into a situation where I didn't take photos and I didn't know how to put it back together, and it was a fucking nightmare, man. So make sure you guys do that. See, I've already done a few things. I got the wheel off, and then I've kind of loosened all the bolts as well, but basically going to be replacing what's behind here. So you have to take this off, this, engine mount, and then you have to take the cases off this. So it's a pretty big job, but let's get into it. So yeah, what I'm about to do is I'm about to remove this belt here and this belt, and then take off these bolts here, and then I'm going to remove this engine mount, so I'll get into that now. Just taking the engine mount out. Yep. Alright guys, so I'm just about to remove the top timing cover of the Cambelt. This shit hasn't been touched in probably like, honestly 10 years. So I'm kind of interested to see what the belt looks like. Oh yeah? Yes, just got the cover off. Doesn't look too bad actually. Yeah, so the top's all done now, so basically what I have to do now is just remove the front crank bolt, which is, it's a fucking cunt to do. You can't even break with like a proper socket, so I'm gonna get the impact gun on it, because that's what I worked out from last time. It just makes it 10 times easier. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, get the front crank pulley off, remove the belt that's for the air conditioning, and then remove the bottom timing cover, and then yeah, we should do some marking. Everything's off, and down here, new belt, new water pump on. It's looking good. Yeah, so it's the next day now. I'll show you guys what I did last night, because I just couldn't really show you, it was too hard. But so new belts on behind here, new water pump here, got new belts. But the problem is when I did all this last night, filled the radiator with coolant, and fucking water pump started leaking everywhere. So what I'm basically gonna have to do is literally undo all this again that I've just done, back to the water pump, and then figure out why it's leaking. But yeah, it's not fucking good. Yeah, it's not fucking good, it's leaking, but I don't know shit about cars, so don't use these videos as guides or anything, or yeah, I'm just literally documenting what I'm doing, and that's it. I'm definitely not a mechanic. So yeah, I've taken everything off again, and like I was saying before, the reason I'm doing this is because there's actually a leak from the water pump. This is underneath the car. You can see the water pump's there, and you see that green stuff dropping off it. That's coolant, and that's a leak, and it's not supposed to be there, so. Alright, so the water pump's about to come off. Just got one bolt left, and then hopefully we can see what exactly the problem is. Alright, so yeah, just took everything off. I found what the problem is. The problem is this gasket here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like ripped in a few areas, and it was also folded while it was behind the water pump. So that's obviously why it's leaking, because it didn't seal properly. So yeah, taking everything off down here. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because it's fucking leaking everywhere. You can see all the green coolant down there. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to wrap it up here for tonight, because I'm going to need to go to Repco tomorrow and get a new gasket. So I'll check back in with you guys then, and hopefully we can get it fixed up and going. Yeah, so it's the next day now. I got the water pump gasket this morning from Toyota, so I'll just show you guys what I've done so far. I basically just cleaned up down there where the spill happened, and what I'm about to do now is just install the water pump, and then I'm gonna fill the radiator, and hopefully the leak's gone. That's what I'm hoping for, otherwise I got no idea what's wrong. Alright, so the water pump's in now, so I'm about to fill the radiator up and check if there's any leaks. Yeah, so I just filled 3 litres of coolant up, and it's been about 10 minutes now. I've just been letting it sit. And I don't know if you can see, but it looks like it's not leaking anymore. I think we're good to go, man. Honestly, I fucking hope that fixes it, because, man, it was stressing me out. I thought I fucked something up, but... no, it looks good. So we're just gonna put the rest of this back together now. Yeah, so I didn't film me putting like the rest of it back together, but it's all done now. As you guys can see, it's all put back together, so I just gotta start it up now and see if it works really, but I'm fucking nervous, man, because like, I'm not sure. I'm really not. Like, I don't know if you could tell on camera, but fuck, man, I struggled to do that. It was so hard, man. I fucking struggled. It took me like nearly a week, man. It took me fucking 6 days to do this shit. But yeah. About to go start it now, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna start it now. What was that? Might be alright. Wake it up. Well, it looks like it works all good.